I'm going to do something a bit calmer for this video. I'm just going to talk about the new update and what I've and just some stuff's going to happen in it. So let me just pull up a Discord page so I can see the vehicles that are coming out. Um, okay, so firstly there's the Grease map. I saw it in the dev stream with one of my friends, and it looks like it's going to be pretty nice. I didn't watch the full dev stream, so I don't know if they showed it off in the ground or not. From the air, it looks pretty nice, and hopefully this map's going to be actually available in air battles, because the air battles do need something that's like a bit more, well, not repeated, like this map 20 times over. Anyways, then there's going to be the, is that the, oh no, that's probably going to be a PFP type of thing. And there's the PCH 2000, I think that was an artillery, so another high explosive artillery sling that's going to be added to the game. Which, well, I don't know if it's going to be annoying or nice, because those HE singers can either be really good, like the Bakan, a 3-second autoload on like a 155, I think, with a lot of explosive mats. You're capable of killing anything in the BR, but also being killed by anything in the BR, maybe by 50 cows, if I remember right. So if it's something like that, I mean, fair enough. It's, I was supposed to be over 6-7. We're gonna watch a full dev stream and kind of skimmed through it because we're just looking for the Eurofighter. All me and my friend were interested in. And then the Su-33 Squadron vehicle. That is kind of crazy to say. I've heard that the weapons aren't going to the best on it, so it's going to be a pretty lower BR compared to the other like flanker models. Or maybe still in the same BR, who knows. But probably going to use pretty much the same missiles that I have on this aircraft now, which they're pretty good missiles. But if it's going to be above 12.7, then it's kind of not going to be the best aircraft. If it's in 12.7, then well, it might just become one of the best aircraft in the BR. I'd say probably about top three. It'll probably outdo this one, this one's 12.3, but it's in the BR range. I'll keep the range within about 0.7 or 1.0. So when I talk about aircraft in the BR, I mean within zero point 0.7 or 1.0 of the BR. So technically it's like 11.7 to 11.7 to 13.7 is the BR range we're talking about, because that's the vehicles it would be able to fight from 12.7. So obviously if it goes up to here, so it'll be pretty much screwed. If it's not, then it'd be pretty nice to fight and play, I think. But here, my mouse is glitching a bit. I think that was it. There's another person up to the right as well. Okay, I cannot see the government. Oh yeah, dip down. The radar should not be able to track me from there. Yep. I guess that's what we should do. No. The radar. Anyways, so then there's HMS Rodney, a battleship going to Britain. I've heard this pretty well. I should have been watching it before. What's this The HMS Rodney, it's a pretty old ship, but it should be pretty good for the game, I think. It's going to be pretty well armoured. It was either the... Oh yeah, I think the Admiral Kuznetsov was the battleship from Britain that's going into Russia, because it was like exporting stuff. So they should both be pretty well armoured and pretty hard to kill in naval, which is a very nice thing to have for other naval players. I don't really play naval much. I'm like 4.3 in it. It's pretty fun to play sometimes, but I am very rusty in it, so I'm not going to be playing it in these videos anytime soon. Next up to talk about, we have the Eurofighter. Okay, so the Eurofighter from the dev stream seems like it's going to be pretty overpowered. The Rafale probably will be pretty similar to it, but it's capable of super cruising, which is extremely nice. Apparently it can catch up to the F-15s extremely easily, which, well, it's going to heavily balance the BRs because, well, F-15s couldn't be caught up to before, now they'll be caught up to, and multiple countries will be getting them. So even if it's, so there's always a chance that another Eurofighter will be able to catch up to the Eurofighter that's running away, which always nice to have. Like, it fixes the problem of like just an aircraft being scared because it's the last aircraft alive and flying away. It's probably going to have similar weapons to A120. I forgot. I was watching the stream, but I forgot which reference it was getting. And because they haven't modelled the Italian and British one yet, those models we don't know which tree they will be in. If I had to guess, it'd be coming after the Gripen. Actually, I think the one I said it in the stream, it's going to be after the Gripen. So if you want to get the Eurofighter for Britain, you'd have to get the JA-39C first from South Africa, which is also a really good jet, so it's kind of worth it. Actually, I might tell us more about Gripen as well once I actually unlock it, so then I can actually get the Eurofighter a bit quicker when it comes out. Also, the update may be coming out anywhere from like the 20th to the 31st, I think. I've been told before it'll be coming out at the end of the month, but I've also been told it could be getting dropped in like within 10 days. And then, but actually, also the Eurofighter has some really good zoom on the targeting parts. It's going to be a really good CAS fighter. It's going to be able to drop bombs from miles away, so the Strelas are going to have trouble shooting down. And also, when I was looking at the dev stream, we also saw that Germany could be getting a Strela, so a lot of the German mains could stop complaining. Because one of the things the Germans complain about the most is the lack of an attack helicopter, which is not getting added with this update, I don't think. And the lack of decent anti-air, which I can't really get because lower MBRs, they have the best AA, personally, in my opinion, for that type of stuff, because the Gepards are just, in their BR, they are amazing. And they're just complaining because it's, high tier stuff. I mean, I am a German main. I have my highest BRs in Germany because of premiums and also tech tree. It's 8.0 for the tech tree with the Leopard 1 and the Rakuten Automa and the Rocket Jagd Panzer. I don't remember the name properly. I just need to unlock the mouse and then I'll be able and the M40, but I can move on to higher BRs, but I just don't want to play ground right now, to be honest with you. Anyways, and then after Europe is the HQ-17. I would have to look at the thing. I'll come back to it in a bit after this match. And then there's the M44. If I remember right, that's going to be a low-tier tank destroyer. That's going to go to like 4 different nations, like Germany, Russia, Britain, America. Which is, I think it's just too much for it. It looks a bit goofy. It's got like 7 crew members that can all be killed in one HE shot. It's just if it's playing against Britain because of the lack of shot number up here, it'll be a really good tank to play against British vehicles because they only a solid shot. Does that miss someone hit that enemy? Oh jeez. I'm technically alive. And somebody killed that aircraft before my thing. How did that Mirage not get lost? Anyway, the M44 along with the American tank destroyer. It's going to be probably pretty middle of the line, if you know what I mean. It's going to be like just average. I don't have too much speed. It's going to have terrible armor, terrible HE protection, high crew slots, high explosive. So probably like the German 15 centimeter Sig from like reserve area, just with more crew. So again, probably going to be best used against British vehicles because again, solid shot. Because the solid shot, whilst it'll kill like 4 to 5 crew members easily, but whilst the last 2 crew members stay alive, and it'll just kill the British tank most likely, as long as gunner doesn't die, or the British tank isn't behind it, or using a machine gun. So I think it's really just going to be an anti-Britain and light vehicle tank. Anyways, after the M44 we have the Raphael. Something funny about Raphael is that it might just be that Britain one day will most likely get it, and most likely two. Most likely one country, one payment, Egypt, India. Then Qatar also has orders for the Raphael. So either Britain or Germany might get the Qatar one. I don't really know which countries the Qatar most closely linked to. If I had to guess, Britain would be one of the main choices, just because sphere of influence and stuff. But Raphael is going to be very similar to the Eurofighter, I think. Very high turn, decent, good speed, good weapons, good cast most likely. So it's going to be naval and regular fighter variants. I think Britain's going to get the naval variants if it does get it one day. Oh, and the Hammer ATGM, I think is going to the Eurofighter Raphael, and it's going to be a very good ATGM. Not one of the basic ones, so it's just like, it'll either kill 2 crew or all the crew, probably kill all the crew pretty much every time, and hit pretty much every time. I think it might have been the one with IR detection, so infrared. The Eurofighter I know is getting an infrared tracking bomb, and also the GPS guided bombs and laser guided type stuff. The one with the IR, it does use GPS guided. Basically, you use the GPS guided to hit a designated spot, but if it's tracking the heat, it will follow the vehicle even if it moves. So GPS if the vehicle's staying still, IR if the vehicle's moving. That also means that if the vehicle goes behind a hill, the missile will stop, the bomb will stop working. So if you're going to use it, either use it on a sniping person, or a person who's behind, who's like massively in the open. What map is this? Pyrenees. Oh, I usually go around there, don't I? I'm in a bad spot. I'm not used to playing on this part of this map. Got an AV8B watching me as well. Most likely they seem to be watching everything. I mean, you can't really complain about Harrier plays just because they have the best missiles in the BR every time. Because their airframe is relatively slow turning unless they use the VTOL, and they can't go above Mach unless they're diving down. The airframe can handle Mach, but the engines can't get to it. So to fight against an AV8, you've got to go around it. Anyways, that's all the servers. That's all the vehicle server saying. Is that, oh, I forgot to. Actually, I think the HQ-17 might have been a helicopter. Let's Google it. HQ-17. That's okay. Well, this going to be the new anti-air? Short-range surface-to-air missile system. Yeah, it's a missile system. Most likely, it's going to be very good. I think it was a Chinese one. I'm looking at the pictures people send next to it. Seem to be wearing a Chinese military uniform. It's most likely going to be pretty good, but possibly a close match with Strela and other systems in that range. Oh, who's that? Nobody I should be worrying about, I don't think. The missile just need to go towards me. I need to try and get the F-20. Anyway, so the HQ-17 looks like it has a similar base to the other AA trucks. It's probably going to be similar to the other 90s. Oh, I need to watch the train a bit more before firing missiles. I'm not thinking right at the moment. I did just get back from a driving lesson, so my mind's a bit baffled. Anyways, looks like whenever we saw it in the dev stream, it seemed to have an extraordinary good radar. So it's definitely going to be a strong contender to fight against the AA. I'm not sure what its range will be, so it might count it like the 20-kilometer guided bombs and the Eurofighter and stuff. Which will be pretty nice, because maybe it's about to shoot down the Eurofighter. It also has missile tracking according to the thing, so you can actually tell if a missile's going towards it. Oh, my team is just... Every time I'm taking a long way around, my team does well. I need to try and get this F4S. And they just got shot down, so I'm going for the F-20. It's most likely about to die. Why am I tracking that for twice? And he's dead. Where's the other aircraft? AV-8B somewhere. Oh no, the F-20 also has the it has the engine and the radar, that's the point, isn't it? So it should just die now. Yep, got up the R-73. There's an inactive enemy, so this match should be over. Unless it's actually moving somewhere. Wait. Most likely going to have like 40 to 50 G, well 35 to 50 G port missiles on HQ-17, so that's going to be pretty nice for the people using it. But then again, China already has a strong anti-air tray, if I remember right, which is going to be quite annoying for CAS players. Which, I mean, if you're going to be a CAS player, you have to at least know that there's going to be a lot of people trying to take you out. S-25 should just die. There we go. Match will be over now. Also, according to the dev servers, according to my friend who was apparently looking for the dev servers, apparently Germany were getting 2 new Tiger tanks, both going to be premiums. Well, maybe one might be texture, one might be premium, but they're both getting one's getting a camo net, and one's getting added wooden armor and track armor and stuff, which is going to give it like spots of 150 millimeters for armor on the front. So pretty much equivalent to the Leopard 2 series of the Tiger 2 series of tanks and their turrets. So it's going to pretty much eliminate the need to angle, and also protect it from the side a bit more, so it's a bit harder to kill when it's angled, which is very annoying. I'm not sure what else there'll be, so oh yeah. Let's get a look at the Greece map. Greece map. War Thunder. Okay, I think this would be it. As long as this image is right, it seems to have a lot of hills. In a dev stream, they said it would be a bit more like an arena, but it seems a bit too big to be just an arena. It looks like it's going to be extraordinarily large, but with a lot of hills and stuff. So it's definitely going to be a sniping map, but also an anti-snipers map, depending on the positioning. By the C point, there seems to be a hill where there might be access to it, and which will be good for snipers. By the A point, there's 2 opposing hills on both sides, which might just be like a sniping versus area. Whilst basically going to be sniping whilst also trying to push the point. There's going to be a map that requires a bit of smartness to play. So I'll make this last match, then I'll end the video. There's a JH7. They also look a bit funny for some reason. They look a bit like a Jaguar, but a bit bigger. It's like a big Jaguar with the missiles on the bottom with the wings at the top. It would have been funny if the Jaguar had bombs on the top of the wings as well. Let me just load the OBS so we can see how long this video has been so far. This video has been running for... Why is he not saying... Oh, 20 minutes, okay. So this might be a 22 to 25 minute long video. So if you... it's definitely an update to be excited about. It's going to be a really good update. It's bringing a lot of stuff, new maps, new vehicles to everything. Seems to have a focus on Britain, or Germany and Britain this time. Not really Britain as much as Germany, nowhere near as much as Germany. America's not getting any air vehicles, it's getting a couple of ground vehicles. USSR's, I don't think it's getting any ground vehicles, it's getting air vehicles. So 2 of the main 3 is not getting much. Germany seems to be getting a lot. When the dev stream person went onto the the Germany, I couldn't see it well because I was watching it through Discord and the screen was small, so I couldn't see the actual vehicle names. All we saw was a Strela and like 6 other ground vehicles, or 6 other vehicles. So Germany's getting like 8 vehicles this update, according to the dev stream stuff. And then Britain, well, he's not really getting much this update, but the potential for a lot more in future updates. He's getting the Eurofighter. I'm not sure what else he'll be getting, but they didn't even show Britain in the dev stream. They skipped it. So you can only assume that Britain will be getting a fair bit of stuff. Because, well, a lot of the vehicles that are being added were also used by Britain's like colonies, so we can assume good stuff for Britain in the future. Maybe in the next upcoming major updates. Wait, what? In the next 2 upcoming major updates, we can probably assume stuff. So next year is probably going to be a big year for Britain, the British Marines, and well, we can also assume that there's going to be a bit of stuff added to Britain this update, just because of, again, the Eurofighter being added, the Raphael being added, which means Britain might get India's one this update, but most likely not, seeing as nothing was said about it in the dev stream. This map is way too big. I hate big maps and this type of stuff. Whilst my squadron mate marking an area. Not my squadron mate, my squad mate. Oh, again, the Su-33. I can't believe it's adding another high-tier Russian vehicle as a squadron. That means Russia now has 2 high-tier ground vehicles and 2 high-tier air vehicles to use as squadron stuff. Which means they can make pretty much full loadouts. Please. Hopefully I can turn around to get them. Last 73 or something. I should be careful because the F up on me as well. Oh no. This was not going for me. I need to try and get the people behind me, don't I? But F4 needs to go if I'm to survive. Or is he not noticing I'm turning behind him and get a easy kill for seal? F4S players are kind of dumb. He saw me, had me locked, he fired a missile, it missed. No, I think fine, but he definitely saw me. I don't remember if he fired a missile or not, I kind of forgot. Anyways, this was a bit more of a slow paced video. I'll try and make another review video soon. Just because that's what I kind of want to do. Again, I don't know what vehicle to play. I want to try and get some more jets before I do get stuff. I am focusing on grinding Britain right now, so I'm pretty much about to get the Vampire for Britain and stuff. So if you want some British vehicles being reviewed, I'll be able to do all of them pretty soon, I think, except for certain lines. Any in the Challenger 2 line and the light vehicle line I can do for Britain soon, and also the air fighters and the bombers. Like, where did the F4S go? What the hell? Right? How many got away that fast? Oh well, let's charge back in. It's an aardvark on my left apparently. Don't see it, I'm not too frightened by it. Also, if you've enjoyed the video, please do leave a like. I very much appreciate it. If you'd like to see more of my content in general, do subscribe so you get the and put notifications on so you do know when I actually do post. So you can watch stuff again. If you'd like like to me to give some different form of videos, so like actual tips and stuff and just reviewing the vehicles, I can do that if that's what you want to see. This might get a little bit dangerous for me. The F4S should die. As long as my missile doesn't be a little bit... What the hell? Why do my radar start tracking something else? Gotta love the relocking. F4 behind me, how far? I can't see you, I'm just gonna assume I'm safe. Okay, and if you have any questions and stuff, leave it in the comments. I'll get to them as soon as I'm able. I usually get to it within 24 hours. And if you just like... Well, if you just want to do anything to support the channel, just like, subscribe, and I would appreciate it very much. I am trying to get more videos posted, but I just don't seem to have the time. That MiG-23 is probably dead. I see a Mirage fired a missile. Something, let's just turn stuff. I need to go higher. If you want a tip for the MiG-21 and you're trying to catch up to a person, don't fly low trying to catch up, fly high. Because it lets you get much more speed up your airframe, because lower down your wings do snap from air resistance. But higher up they can last a bit longer. Well, also you're easier to track by the enemies, but they're all too far away to hit anything. There's a MiG-23 behind me. Oh, where did they come from? Why did my pilot not see them? Oh, the airfield. When did I get to the airfield? Okay. I did not notice where I was. I need to be paying a bit more attention. Well, this isn't really a naval type of channel anyway, so... Anyways, I'll see you all later. And if you enjoyed in any way, just like the video, please. And I'll see you all next time. I'll try and get a video out. I might try and do another one today because I don't have too much going on for a few hours. I'm not too sure though. I don't really know what I'd do. Probably not. Most likely next week, potentially on the Thursday again, or on the weekend. Might do something up close to Christmas. I might try seeing if I get some friends to play as well. Just to goof around a bit. But we'll see when it comes to it. So I'll see you all later. Hope you had fun, and goodbye. And just in case I don't get around to it, a video before Christmas. Have a good Christmas, happy holidays, and a happy New Year. Goodbye.